welcome to, oh my gosh, it's reconnecting. It doesn't know where I am. Hello, oh gosh. There we go. Are we back? I think we're back. I hope we're back. Okay. Anyway, I wanted to take you around really quick to show you a quick view of one of those hideaways at Contemporary Resort. It is super cold outside and getting colder and wet and rainy and windy, so I wanted to walk around a little bit with you. Hey Angie, hey Stephanie, good to see you this morning. It is a cold day outside in the Magic Kingdom and just about everywhere around here. But I wanted to take the second to walk around the Contemporary with you. I know it is one of the best resorts, no doubt about it. Doing a little bit of shopping, walking around. I also wanted to show you those hidden hideaways that are great for warming up on colder days. Hi there, everybody. Good morning. Thanks for being here with me. Is it still morning? I mean, it's going by so quickly for me. I'm forgetting. Is it morning or night? I don't know anymore. Did you see the snow flurries that were rumored? I did not see any flurries, but I heard about the rumor. Good morning, Stephanie, Denise, Robert, another Stephanie. Hey there. Monorail behind me. Couldn't ask for a better view. Let's head on downstairs and find some of those hideaways I was telling you about. Whatever the temperature is, Robert, it is too cold. No question about it. I think it's in the 40s, but the wind chill makes it feel like the 30s. No doubt about it. Good morning from California, Georgia. I hope it is warmer where you are in California. Hey, Sarah. We just booked Contemporary for next December. Oh, you're going to have a great time. I think December might be warmer. I hope so. A bit early December because it is so cold. It is so cold. All right, let's see. Oh, other people know about my hideaways too. Now, I just came down the escalators. I just showed you from the fourth floor. Yes, it is the last day. Don't remind me, Leanne. From the fourth floor, it's a little bit loud, as you can tell. So I'm not in the lobby of the Contemporary, which would be down these escalators right here. I'm on kind of that middle level where California Grill is, where the entrance to it is. Take a look at this hideaway. Yes, they did move Chef Mickey's. It is in its standard location. It's good to be, I'm glad it's there. But even on it's not too crowded, but on a day like today, it is quiet down here. Except for some of the construction that you can hear and the vacuuming and all that stuff. This is one of my favorite hideaways, especially when it's crowded outside and it's loud and it's windy and it's wet. This is one of my absolute favorites. Don't tell anybody. I don't want to get too crowded. Any noticeable changes to Chef Mickey's? Not that I could see, but I have to eat there in order to see those changes that I heard about. Is that where the parties? Yes, this is where the pirate party will be, or is in the afternoon. And so I saw it get set up the other day, but it didn't. I have never done it before. Are you going back to the parks today? Very unlikely, Aiden. It is so cold and so wet and so windy that for someone like me, I'm consider myself extremely fortunate that I have the opportunity to come to Disney so frequently. I have decided that I'm not going to go back to the parks today. It's just way too cold and wet. I'm going to be on the plane in a few hours. Don't remind me about these things. And I don't want to be soaked to the skin for that plane ride, even though some of me is soaked. 49 currently in Orlando. It is cold. It doesn't feel like 49 at all. It feels like it's in the 30s. Do you have to stay at Disney hotels to resort hop? No, you don't. So glad you were making the best of the weather. Thank you, Kristen. Yeah, it's tough when it's this cold, but it's still fun. It really is. It's part of the experience. You get the opportunity to see things that you don't usually see. Let me just show you outside. I'm not going to walk too far out there just because it's super chilly, but I'm going to show you outside real quick. You're right about it doesn't feel like I'm wasting any tickets because I'm an annual pass holder. Exactly. It does not feel as cold as home, but at a temporary housing location. But when I'm back in Maryland, it's you're kind of prepared for it differently. In this temperature, you're just not prepared for it. You're walking around and you're just not prepared for it. I wonder how many people are actually at the parks. A lot more than you would expect. There were a lot of people in the parks today, but it was driving rain. You've been to Disney. I'm sure you've been to Disney with the rain super intense. That is what it was today. Super intense rain and winds and freezing and cold. It just made it even colder. So even though it might be 49 or 45 degrees, whatever it is, it just felt so much colder with that, I mean driving rain and wind, super cold, but doesn't take away from the magic at all. Never realized how tall you are, till I saw that you and that a photo of you and that fan yesterday. Oh yes, I'm 6 feet. Come by, say hi. I'm always happy to say hi. Time for hot chocolate. Yes, and it is time for hot chocolate and maybe lunch. I was thinking about the way. Okay, well, you know what? This is good. You're in a live stream. You're here with me. I need your help. What's it going to be for lunch? Is it going to be the Wave, Contempo Cafe, or Captain Cook's? And if you have any recommendations, let me know. Because I've done the Wave, I've done Captain Cook's, and I've done Contempo Cafe. One more frequently than others. I've done the Wave pretty recently. But I haven't done Captain Cook's for lunch. Well, actually, yes, I did do Captain. No, I haven't done Captain Cook's for lunch in a while. Contempo Cafe, I did just the other day. So, all right, I'm seeing Captain. Oh my gosh, I'm seeing a lot of Captain Cook's. Arvna, I wish I could go to Pandora, but I've been on this trip. It's way too cold to go away. Okay, I'm seeing tons of Captain Cook's. It's 16 where Carrie is, and snow. I'll trade you. Nah. Wave is comfortable, great desserts. That's true. You have a really good point there. Dream Empire, but I see tons of Captain Cook votes. All right, it might be Captain Cook's. I think if they're going to win it. Or just get a Dole Whip. Oh, Kristen, you're funny. Dole Whip. I've already actually gotten Dole Whip on this trip. It's never too cold for a Dole Whip. I can't say it's ever going to be too cold for a Dole Whip, but it's cold, and it makes me want something warmer. No doubt about it. Anyway, we're checking out this is the coffee shop at the Contemporary Resort, and the convention center is that way. Lobby is that way. I'm missing some of your comments. I'm sorry. We were there 2 weeks ago, and it was freezing every day. Oh my gosh, Michael, was this your first year ever going to New Year's? Yes, it was, and it was unbelievable. Don't worry, I'll do a full review about it when I get back, and we'll talk all about it and all the experiences and what my favorite part was and what I recommend for the future. I'll talk all about it in a live stream coming up when I get back, and follow-up videos, don't you worry. But it was truly incredible. I know it's cold when Flights of Passage only has a 180-minute wait. Yes, and Space Mountain was 5 minutes, and Splash Mountain had 0 wait. So, I mean, that's that cold. It's that cold. It's shocking. We go again for New Year's. Susan, I have no doubt I'll be again for New Year's. I don't know if I'll go. So I won't. This is kind of like ahead of time. I don't think I would prioritize it as much as 4th of July, or maybe Not So Scary Halloween Party. I think those would take priority. But I still did love it a lot. Was it my favorite of all time? Spoiler alert for upcoming video reviews. No. I'm not saying it wasn't fun. It was wonderful. I'm so glad I came. It was magnificent. Loved it. But I'm going to be honest with you. It wasn't my all-time favorite of all time, best ever. No, it wasn't. Biggest reason, probably the crowds, the intensity of the crowds, and the show was not, in my opinion, as intense throughout. So the ending, the fireworks ending for New Year's, was the biggest ending ever I've seen at Walt Disney World. Top. But for 4th of July, you have it's bigger for a longer period of time, but it's not bigger than New Year's, but it has a kind of a larger experience throughout. Does that make sense? Let me know if I can explain that a little bit better. I'll have to think about how I'm going to say that. It looked very dangerous if people were with children. Exactly, Cindy, that was my other thought. Walking around World Showcase, I had no problem, but we were packed in there. I mean, just imagine like this, everywhere. It was amazing. Matthew, he is live. Yes, I am live. Hi. Very excited to see that these vlogs and hear your thoughts all about it. Don't worry, Kristen, I'll go over everything. All your questions will be answered in upcoming. If you have any specifics right now, that's what I'm here for. Now, a lot of people have asked me about those portable chargers that you can carry at Walt Disney World. I have my own, which I bring everywhere. And I do recommend, if you're at Disney a lot, investing in something like this to charge your phone. I do it quite a bit. But they also have these portable chargers all around. And so these are helpful. These are helpful, but I recommend buying your own. It's less expensive that way. When will you be going back home? Did you see Tim? No, I didn't see Tim on this trip. I will be going back to my temporary housing location tonight. Don't remind me. But I look forward to coming back again soon, and I will have that upcoming Disney cruise. It's going to be spectacular, beyond spectacular, amazing. Is it raining? Very intensely, Craig. Did you get a hot chocolate? Oh yes, Ghirardelli was my favorite. Ghirardelli was my favorite hot chocolate. I remember it now. I had forgotten when you had asked originally, and it is my favorite. You'll be back before you know it. Kristen, you're so right. You are so right. The Wave sounds good for some reason. Rebecca, it is a great one, but I think our votes are in. We're going to do Captain Cook's, but don't worry, I'll get Wave on a future adventure. Let me show you one last view of the Contemporary Resort. Thanks for spending some time with me today. I know, real Waves with Disney coming up on that Disney cruise, but this is Waves with Disney too. This is no less magical. This is just a different way to experience. Let me show you the Contemporary just to bring back those Waves with Disney for you. Glad I can share it with you. Thanks for spending it with me. It means spending some time with me. It means a great deal. Let me show you Chef Mickey's. We're here. Why not? Because I've gotten a lot of questions about Chef Mickey's and changes to it. So I'm just going to walk in, just take a quick look and see what we see. I don't see many changes at all to it, but I want to show it to you. David, that's where I'm headed. Polynesian, that's up next. Oh, my pleasure. Glad I can share it with you, Carrie, and everyone else. Thank you for those very kind comments. Let's just head on in. Just take a quick look. And the wreath is different this year. This is a difference. Wreath is different right there. But you can see, because let me just show you around Chef Mickey's if you haven't been before. Sorry, it's super crowded. Here is the photo opportunity you can do before your reservation is called. Other than that, it actually looks pretty standard. I don't think they've changed too much, or not as far as I can see. Maybe on the menu. There's Mickey right over there. Can you see him? There he is. Right there, there's Mickey. Anyway, thanks for sharing it with me today. I gotta go continue moving. I'm gonna get something to drink, maybe hot chocolate in my refillable mug, and then I'll be sharing it more with you soon, both in the vlogs. Not sure if I'll do a live stream again, maybe on Instagram. So follow along there for maybe a shorter live stream. It'll be fun. Thanks for sharing it with me. Have a truly magical day. I'm gonna run. Talk to you soon.